Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Romany and if you are new here, hello and welcome. Today we are going to wax my eyebrows and tidy them up a little bit. I will zoom you in a second so you can see my eyebrows. But first of all we will go through what I'm going to use. First of all, I have washed my face. I've not long got out of the bath, so my face is clean. One of the things that I am going to use is an eyebrow pencil, and it's got a spoolie on the end, a little wooden stick, some, he said butt plugs. Freaking hell are they called? Earbuds, not butt plugs, earbuds. Cotton pads. I've got cotton pads down here cut in half with hot water. We're going to use those in a sec. I've got some scissors, a couple of tweezers, these tweezers which are the slanted type, and I've got these ones which can get the little hairs. I've also got some translucent powder and some wax strips. Some after wax oil, or there's some lotion. So this one is lavender and aloe vera, and this one is more of a lotion, and that one is with tea tree. So that's quite nice for after you've had your eyebrows done, then you would add one of those, whichever you prefer. I've got my big mirror here, and I've also got my handheld. Hello. So that is everything that I will be using. Before we zoom in, or while we zoom in, whichever you decide, subscribe to my channel and we will begin. Wow, so close. So let me get right in. The whole area has been cleaned. As you can see, I've got some stragglers, I've got quite a lot above my brow, same on this side, just needs a little bit of tidying up. Some people don't like to wax above their brow and some people do, so it is your preference. So the first thing that we're going to do, take our cotton buds, cotton wool things. These are hot, and I just place these on top of my eyebrow for just a few minutes, and this will help open up the hair follicles where it's hot water. This is pretty much cooled down now, so it's not really going to do that much, but I've not long had a hot bath. Once you're satisfied with that, I'm going to go in with my stick, with my pencil. Go on, pencil. This is an old pencil that I've never used for my eyebrows as such. I use it just to mark out. We're going to use the good old trick, which measuring from your nose, so looking straight ahead, measuring from your nose to the corner, and then that is where the end of your brow should be. So that's where the tail of your brow. Obviously it's complete preference. You can move it to however you like. You don't have to be exactly the same as everybody else. Then the arch of the brow, your nose, the middle of your iris, so the arch of my brow, the highest part should be here. I need a better pencil. This pencil has dried up and is boop. This one's got a bit of a cleaner spoolie on the end as well. So looking straight ahead, Okay, and then for your beginning of your brow, just going straight up to, just you can see the corner there. Anything here will just get removed. You can move this in a teeny tiny bit more. This part here, the highest part of the arch of the brow, and this the tail. Because I'm only doing my brows, I do have a hot waxing machine. There's no point putting that on because it takes about an hour to heat up the wax, and that's just a waste. I've got the wax strips out. Just want to warm those wax strips up. So what I'm going to do is that translucent powder will just soak up any oils and prevent the wax strip from sticking to your skin. These wax strips aren't that sticky, like they wouldn't rip or pull your skin. As such, they're not that strong. Most people use baby powder. I don't have any baby powder. I don't like baby powder because of the whole, you know, breathing it in and stuff, but I guess we breathe in setting powder. Can't be much different. Okay, so just warming that wax strip up. And because it's for my eyebrows, I'm just going to cut this strip in half. Okay, so they come apart nicely, so they are warm enough. I like to do down here first, so you can kind of see. Make sure you give your eyebrows a good brush, however you want your eyebrows, so put them in the shape that they normally are. So you can see that bit there. Can you see that bit there? Smoothing it down in the direction that the hair grows. Now I'm going to pull my face slightly there, just below, holding on to that strip. Pulling it, closing your eye. One foul swoop. Now don't touch this area with bare fingers. Obviously I'm doing it on myself. If I was doing it on somebody else, you should really wear glovies, you know, bodily fluids. Next thing I'm going to do is come along the top, smoothing it down, holding along the side, and again straight off. I've got one rogue hair. Look at that hair. Look at that. That's going to go to the chopper. I'm just going to get that little corner bit there. So that's all that we've got off from the top so far. So then I'm just going to swipe up just so I can see the bottom, and I work in smaller sections. I'm just going to pop it at the front of my brow there, just where I put that dot, smoothing it, holding above and pulling down, and then I'm going to do this bit here, however thin you want your brow. I don't like them that thin. There you go. So once again, pulling that side, keeping your eye closed, making it as taut as possible, a quick swoop, and that's done. So that's all we've got so far. some there with some good old bulbous heads going on there. And then I'm just gonna do just that middle bit there, so I just stick that tiny bit and done for that. You wouldn't have thought there was that much hair to come off. The next thing I do is just brush through, get my handheld mirror, just tweeze away any that didn't come off with that wax. I do find the hot wax get rid of more of the hairs and you don't have to faff around quite so much tweezing, but for the sake of waiting an hour. So it's just perfecting that shape. Don't worry if you do bleed, like that one there, that little area, that was one hair, and he was a big one. You see that one? He was a big one. He had a big bulb on the end, so he was a little set in his ways. Make sure when you are pulling out the hairs, which I should have mentioned, is make sure you're pulling them in the direction that they grow. Like one here, you would hold on to it right at the root as close as you can and pull down in the direction it's going. Whatever way you pull it is the way that it's going to grow. So if you start pulling hairs that are here this way, they will start growing. Oh, I'm so sorry. They will start growing up that way. That's when you see people with eyebrows going all over the show. That's because they have previously been plucking their eyebrows the wrong way. I'm just going to brush my eyebrow in the way I would like it to lay. Then I will get my scissors. And I don't know if you can see, oh my god, why are you not in focus? We spoke about this long one here. I've also got a long hair here. And all I would do is give them a little snip, the same length as everybody else. And anyone else, just give it a quick snip. I like a fluffy eyebrow anyway. And then all we'll do is get that cotton bud. I'm going to go in with the lotion, with tea tree oil, and just coat that eyebrow. It will be red, you've just ripped hairs out of it. But give that a good wipe over. That will get rid of any excess wax residue, and it will clean the area, it will soothe the area. That brow done. I'm just going to do the other brow. I should have said earlier as well, don't forget to have a cotton pad there for when you do tweezer. Obviously it's hygienic to tweezer and wipe onto that cotton pad. Don't just be leaving your hairs go everywhere, it's gross. I'm going to carry on and do this brow and I'll be right back. So I've finished the other side. Hope you can see the difference from before. We're just going to get out our little stick again. Obviously you could use your eyebrow pencil, anything like that, just to make sure the front of the brows are level. Teeny tiny bit there could do with coming off. I'm not that much of a perfectionist, so I'm not going to fiddle about with that. Plus, when you are waxing or anything like that, I don't know if you can see in this brow here, I do have a slight bald patch just there, whereas obviously I don't have one here. So if I take away this little bit here, it will obviously expose more of that bald patch. Don't know how I did that. It's a little scar. I like to do my eyebrows in the evening, so it's had its lotion on or the oil. You're not going to put anything else on it now, so I won't put any products on that at all. I'll let it heal overnight. Tomorrow morning it will be fine to be able to put your lotions and everything, but it's always best on a freshly waxed area just to leave it be, not to fiddle about with it, not to put any germs in it, not to get any lotions, no perfumes, anything, just in case it irritated the skin, because you have just ripped hairs out. So leave it be to heal. I love this brow always, this eye, this brow, everything, this side of my face always turns out fine. This side is the rogue side. Let's zoom you back out to say goodbye. If you do tint your eyebrows, you would obviously tint your eyebrow first before shaping them, because you wouldn't want to shape them then tint them. You'll be just getting some of that product into the open follicles. It's quite handy to sometimes tint before as well, because it will bring up any hairs that are slightly lighter, slightly in hiding. Anyway, hopefully you found that helpful, informative, or just damn entertaining. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be here every Monday and Friday, with sometimes a little in between. I did it again. Why the fuck do I keep winking? Don't forget, before you leave, subscribe to my channel. I will be here for you every Monday and Friday, sometimes a little in between, if you're good. And I will see you all next time. Bye!